What's going on, gang? Fun fact, this is the most played song for me on acoustic guitar. I'm trading my sorrow, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying down joy of the Lord. I'm trading my sickness, I'm trading my pain, I'm laying down joy of the Lord. And we say yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, yes, Lord, yes, yes, Lord, amen. What's up, guys? Matt McCoy, Acoustic Selection. We're in the middle of 40 days of 4-chord worship, all 40 songs from my 4-chord worship songbook, volume 1. We're breaking down each one of those, doing a little devotion at the end. I hope if you're first joining me, thanks for stopping by. You maybe go back, watch the first, I think, 6. This is day 7, I think it is. Hope you're getting something out of these. I got a cool scripture from Hebrews 12. I love this song. The whole song is just G, C, E minor, D. You also see me go. I just did a video yesterday on this one specific thing. I'll put a link in the description, little thing here. And you want to see I break down exactly how I do that, when you can add that in if you thought it sounded pretty cool. But I love this song, Trading My Sorrow for the Joy of the Lord. Let's read Hebrews chapter 12. I love this. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely. Let us run with endurance the race that's set before us, looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Every time I hear the song Trading the Sorrows, I think about when it says, I'm trading my sorrows, I'm trading my shame, I'm laying them down for the joy of the Lord. It's taking the things of this world and deciding I'm going to put those down so I can run and set my mind, my affections to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith. Hebrews chapter 12. I challenge you to read that today. Hebrews chapter 12. Let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely. Isn't it amazing how that sin clings so close to our heart? Sin separates. Always remember that. Sin separates. Sin wants to separate you from God. The reason Jesus came is to be that bridge, that barrier that cuts through that to give us a way to access to God through the finished work of the cross. But that sin still clings to us and weighs us down from experiencing the full joy, fulfillment that God calls us to have, that God desires for us to have. So if you feel very distant from God, you feel like you can't speak to God, you don't feel him moving in your life, you're not seeking him enough, you're not humbling yourself and looking for him. Whosoever is called upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. There's been plenty of Bible verses talking about crying out to God. When you cry out to him, he will hear you. And when he hears you, his righteousness is going to expose areas of your life you need to get right and surrender to him. We've all, I go through it every single day. We all go through that. Because you get this perfect, holy, righteous, all-knowing God and this sinful man, and the sin curse until we leave this earthly, fleshly body and go to be with him forever. That sin curse is always going to be a bind in between us. But be encouraged when you put your faith and acceptance in Jesus Christ. When God looks at you, he doesn't see you. He sees the finished work of Jesus on the cross. I could talk for hours about that one topic. When God looks at you, if this is a big if you put your faith and hope and trust in the finished work of Jesus on the cross, then when God sees you, he doesn't see you. He doesn't see your sinful ways. He sees Jesus in the price Jesus paid. You want to know what the Bible's about? Picture I got a Bible here. I tell my boys this in the car on the way back to church. We think it's all angelic thoughts and little morals and beliefs and things we should do. The Bible's about Jesus. From the first verse to the end, it's all about Jesus. When you look at it through that lens, it all makes sense. It's the story of Jesus, how we live in a fallen, broken world because of sin, But Jesus decided to do something about it, and he who knew no sin steps down, becomes sin, so that we might become righteousness. He comes down to let us go back up. That's what the Bible's about, summarizing. That's what I was telling my boys and coming back from church this Sunday. The Bible's a story about Jesus, the price he paid for us. That'll help us rejoice. That'll help us sing. I'm trading my sorrows. I'm trading my sickness. I'm trading my pain. I'm trading my shame. I'm trading it all. I'm laying it down for the joy of the Lord. So let us do like Hebrews 12. Let us lay aside every sin and thing that's weighing us down and run to the author and perfecter of our faith, Jesus Christ. Thank you guys for stopping by. If you want to get the songbook or something like that, go to acousticselection.com, all one word, acousticselection.com. I sure appreciate all the support y'all give me. You'll never know how appreciative I am. You got me, give a great life. I hope I can be a blessing to you all. I hope I can be a vessel of God and just point people towards him. I don't say anything good on my own. I just got to point people towards Jesus and leave the consequences to him. I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 8. Let's go.